All right, so as you can see over here, there is a brand new Resident Evil release of something, and it's not a teaser for RE4 remake. It's not maybe a Code Veronica remake. It is officially a movie, I do believe. I think. I haven't actually watched it. 30 seconds clip, a 30-second teaser. Let's jump into this. Let's check it out. Let's see what this is all about. Resident Evil Death Island. I can't wait to see what they got going on with this. Everybody's been blowing up. Sony Pictures, so PlayStation's helping out with this. No, Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. That's cool. They got a lot. Here, the reason why I say it's cool is because they have a lot of budgeting that they can do for this to make it like look as really good and do some really cool shots and cinematics and everything. This is a CGI movie, so I have way more like the hype meters up here because I as I always say, CGI I think works better with something like a Resident Evil than live action. You can just do more with it. You can really see the full potential of it. Anyways, 30 seconds. I'm hyped up. I'm excited. Let's go. Oh, they're in prison. Oh shit! The prison's having an outbreak. Evil has taken residence. Leon. Alcatraz. Yep, there's Chris. Island of Despair. Ooh, there's a lot going on here. So another Leon and Chris adventure in the CGI version.
Evil Death Island.
Ooh, Jill. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna do this. We're gonna mute. We're gonna go slow mo with it real quick. Half speed. Okay, so Alcatraz Island. It looks like. Oh, you know what it is? There's tourists on Alcatraz Island. So they shut down Alcatraz. A lot of history. Post-prison years. Closing of the prison. There are several reasons Alcatraz closed as penitentiary. Yeah. Okay, so this closed in 1963. So Umbrella is doing something of my Alcatraz, my history on Alcatraz is I don't know a whole lot about it. But 1963 it closed, so I wonder if Umbrella maybe ran in there and opened it back up for experiments or to show like here's what the Umbrella program can do, and they have because this looks like this right here. When we go for this shot, these are tourists. That's not prisoners. That's tourists. Everybody has like backpacks on and stuff. So they had tourists going through, and all of a sudden the outbreak happens inside Alcatraz because there's people locked up. So they're like, look at this cell over here. Look at this cell. That famous murderer is over here. This famous killer is over there. Albert Wesker is over there. Yeah, a very somebody had a bad bean burrito, and now they've turned into zombie mode. New evil has taken residence in Alcatraz, and Leon's over there like, oh shit, again. We have to visit Alcatraz now. What was that? What the cup say? Rebecca. Okay, so we have Leon, we have Chris, we have Jill, we have Rebecca. We're missing Claire. We are missing Claire. Oh yeah, they take the ferry out to the island. Oh no. Island of Despair. What the fuck? So, oh no. Froggy dudes coming out to play. Ah! Are those? No, those are liquors. What the fuck? They're swimming liquors? Oh no. Oh no. Not spidery assholes. No. We don't want spiders in the Resident Evil universe. No. No. I've gotten away with not having to deal with fucking spooters in my Resident Evil games for a good number of years now. I don't want spiders. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell who this is. It could be Rebecca. This almost looks like Ashley. I mean, RE4 Remake is a thing coming out pretty soon, so I mean, maybe. Yeah, all your action hero scenes are in here. Oh shit, they are setting up Resident Evil 4. Yeah. This logo looks kind of familiar. The font on this logo looks kind of familiar. I can't quite put my finger on what kind of. I wonder where I've seen this font before for a logo. I don't know. It looks kind of familiar. I'm just saying. It's like there was a movie back in the day that looks, the font just makes me just all nostalgic for some reason. I don't know what it is. But yeah, Resident Evil new CGI movie. I'm down for it. I like the CGI movies way more than the live action stuff. So if we get to see a really cool, like the last the Netflix show that they put out, I do believe it was Netflix. Infinite Darkness, I thought that was pretty good. CGI, so they can do so much more with it. They can just put, get everybody in spaces and all that stuff. They do motion cap, but again, motion cap for it, because it's CGI, you can make whatever environment you want to. You don't have to spend a giant amount of money building sets and all that stuff. You can put that money into building the set just in the virtual space and make it this huge thing. So yeah. I just let's see what ends up happening with it. It's summer of this year. Yeah, so it's coming summer 2023, and there is that really. Okay, so this is a training shot. So Jill isn't on the island. This is looking like her RE3 remake gear that she was wearing. So, you know what I'm going to say? This is Jill. Oh, Jill is checking out. So, okay, yeah. So at the end of RE3 remake, if you remember, Jill is doing this like case study of like, okay, we're gonna figure out all the stuff on Umbrella Corp, and she's writing stuff down, and then she puts down the broken, the one that ends up getting shot there, the broken capsule for the virus cure. So she's probably going through like training just to be like keep up with her skills, and then she gets that call of like something's happening in Alcatraz. And then she gets a hold of Chris and Leon and all of them to be like, hey, there's something going on over here, you guys might want to check it out. I'm kind of thinking maybe Jill might be in this as like a way to tie in maybe 3 and 4's storyline now. So again, it's a remake universe, so storyline kind of they can shift any which way they want it to. They can link everything together, which that's what the whole purpose of these remakes is, to link the story together and make it all flow and pace better. And the CGI stuff is way more canon. The live action stuff is not canon to the Resident Evil universe. The CGI stuff actually is, I do believe. So Infinite Darkness takes place after. I thought I was remembering it taking place. I gotta watch it again because it's been a little bit. I thought it was taking place before Resident Evil 4. It's after Resident Evil 4. So after Leon saves President Starr and all that stuff. That's the adventure that Leon and Claire go on then, which is also like it's been a while since those two have seen each other. Again, I think the next Resident Evil we're going to be seeing all these characters, because these are all the characters. I mean, that is straight up her face from RE3 remake. Also, that is Jill, RE3 Jill. I'm thinking this is going to be what I'm thinking is this is RE4 remake Leon, and this is RE7 Chris. Kind of looks like him, but maybe a little bit younger. Like 10 years younger, I guess you could say. And then he bulks out for Resident Evil Village. But I think I'm just putting this out there. I think in my gut that we're gonna end up seeing like maybe this has something to do with Ashley also. Oh, you know what this might be? The White House or something. Where this is Ashley, and that's going to be like a subplot story of Jill's trying to figure out some stuff that's happening in the White House while all this is happening. On a mission to rescue Dr. Antonio Taylor from kidnappers. Again, wow. Okay. When the mysterious woman thwarts his pursuit, meanwhile, BSAA agent Chris Redfield is investigating a zombie outbreak in San Francisco. So yeah, it's two different stories happening right here. So San Francisco, where the cause of infection cannot be identified, the only thing the victims have in common is that they all visited Alcatraz Island recently. Following that clue, Chris and his team head to the island, where Chris and his fox, not fox, the Wolfhound crew that he has. It's a Foxhound, right? Metal Gear Solid stuff. Where a new horror awaits them, directed by Hasumi Assassination Classroom. Okay. Screenplay by Fukami. Psycho Pass. Based on Resident Evil, the hit survival. Oh, so it's not the actual people that are working on the games doing this. Okay. Based on Resident Evil, the hit survival. New CG animation film sequel to Vendetta. Okay, it's a sequel to Vendetta. So I guess it's not in. All right. Okay, so it's using the same character. This is weird. Once again, Resident Evil doing this weird stuff. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, it's Resident Evil Vendetta. It's a sequel to. So that's kind of a weird one then, because you would think that they'd be tying this all into the games to bridge storylines over to set up maybe even Resident Evil 9 or something. Again, my big theory is that Resident Evil 9, like all this stuff is going to lead into Resident Evil 9 being like this whole, the remake cast coming together and being like, hey, how, I know you don't know me. Let's, okay, handshake. Everybody's all doing handshakes. Cool, we know each other. Let's go and, defeat the big threats, which is now Wesker coming back. I just feel like that's going to end up happening. And like, we're probably going to end up seeing Wesker in Resident Evil 4 remake. The new Wesker. Not everybody's going to be like, what the hell, Wesker changed? Because it's not going to be the same old Wesker. They've changed every other character. They're going to change up Wesker also. I'm just hoping Wesker is really cool and badass and everything. He's not like world domination. I don't mind Wesker. He had some really cool stuff for the time, but I think they could update him and make him even cooler. Funny that they keep having Leon be like, oh, you were the cop in Raccoon City. We'll go and like, rescue this person, rescue that person. It's kind of funny that they keep having that happen. But yeah, summer 2023. We'll see what ends up happening with it. I can't wait to see where this goes and where if this maybe connects to the game somehow, but also what the hell is going to be happening with actually like the next Resident Evil, not just the remakes, but like the next Resident Evil. I'm very curious to see where that all goes. But until then, like, subscribe, share everything on the channel. That helps out tremendously, including this video. It just helps the numbers go up and up and up, and I thank you for it. If you do, you can go check out the Twitch channel, follow over there, see when I go live, or check out the VODs or whatever, and that'll do it. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for stopping by, and as always, I will see you next time.